Well, great morning, everyone. Let's look and see what the cards have to say today. So the topic is about Spirit of Cups. So that spirit of compassion, etc., the emotions, energy coming into it is 5 of Cups. Okay, so not feeling so hot with the things going on now. You know, this is the card of loss, or, just that, I don't want to say, depression, but sadness, the sadness, that type of thing. So let's see what we have above it. The community. So an overwhelming feeling of community is, again, concern, sadness, of sacrifices. So I would say some of this has to do with Iran and him wanting to send troops over there, etc., people being killed for no reason. Also, what's happening in Gaza. This also, what I'm getting with this also has to do with ICE. I mean, just that whole scenario that's taking place of community, the sacrifices, it's bringing up a lot of emotions for people at the moment. So what's going on today? What's happening now? The action of pentacles. So something grounded that is being done, something coming out. This is for the long term. The seeds we're planting, the things we're doing that can affect the long term. The challenge is synchronicity. Okay, things coming into alignment. So it's about what we're putting out there consciously, etc. Communications, conversations that we're having with the foundation of the history. Okay, so conversations about history, changes we want to see coming in, and then the more that we put that out there and we hold to that for the long term, the synchronicity, the things are going to start coming together. Okay, potential outcome is the Emperor. So leadership, it's about good leadership, somebody strong, getting somebody good that's strong in leadership. Outside influence is this new concrete, something new, concrete coming out. Above it, what's at the heart of it? New leadership. Foundation is what's being eaten away. Underneath of it all, the foundation is the cross to bear. Above it, the light that's coming in. And 9 of Wands. Okay. Now, in this case, this looks like pretty easy pickings, but also it's that struggle to get where we want to get as quickly as we can. In this case, the new things, they are just trying to make their way to the ocean, to safety, And we have the bird up here that's seeing easy pickings. So this is a new deck. This is a different deck. So yeah, 9 of Wands, standing guard, and again going towards where we want to go. And that's what we're dealing with now, putting light on it. So what we have, the future. We're looking at the toxicity that's going on now, and the 7 of Wands. So in this case, you see all the sharks circling and the drama. So wanting to change these things for the future. Okay, we see the way that Trump is going and the way that what they're trying to bring in. And we see them basically as sharks circling. I'm trying to see what this is at the bottom here. Let me put on glasses. I want to see this image. Like I said, I haven't looked at these cards yet all the way through. Okay. So anyway, just being aware of what's there. Being aware of what's there, what's coming. We're looking at the doorway when it comes to the friends, and again looking at the pain that all of this has caused. The 3 of Swords, the mental, physical pain, the structures, the drama. We move forward and are going to eat away at that so we can come to oneness, so we can come together as a people. Okay? And that's what they want to try to separate. It's about divide and conquer. We need to come together as a planet, as a people, okay? And honor everybody that's there. And that's the thing, they really try to damage the U.S. because this has been such a melting pot, okay? So it's their aim to cause conflict, to cause, again, this damage of divide and conquer. So this is, again, I think this is our Constitution, and they're trying to cut our life energy, okay? So that's what the dark is up to. They're trying to cut the Constitution. They're trying to cut and feed off of our life force energy. If they can get you go into depression, into angst, into anger, they can feed off of it. They can't feed off of light. They can only feed off of other darkness. So the more that they can get you to cut your life energy, to cut through the Constitution, etc., the more they can try to feed off of it. So the message is about the things they do in the dark, and the things they're trying to manipulate. Okay? So the manipulation's in hand. We're seeing through the dark when it comes to the government. And we've got the 9 of Swords, the nightmare about it all now. We need to anchor in for life more strength, okay, to protect. The White House, there is the abundance of things happening. It's all about the financial stuff when it comes to transformation in the world. So we see how they're trying to manipulate all of that. The direction. Okay, we're looking at their conniving directions, and we have the new Ace of Cups. So new things coming in. Short-term success when it comes to where he's going and what he's trying to gather and collect. The Four of Pentacles, the greed, what he's trying to rip off, if you will. We're looking at the alliances. We're at a crossroads when it comes to the journey, the actions taking place. Three of Wands. Okay. His overseas alliances. And of course, his craftiness of creating all this to get away from Epstein files. There it is, star card. Trump, Epstein files. And a lot of the stuff he's doing is connected to that. Again, trying to create diversions. But, you know, all of this is connected. Netanyahu has got it over Trump. They've got the information about Epstein, all the things. They're in this blackmail circuit of drama as well. So all of these dark things underneath the surface are connected. Trying to slow walk what's happening, have cover for where things are moving to, because this is a burden, the Ten of Wands. Okay, difficult with that. Okay, the children, something new with the health and where things are moving to, the Chariot in motion. An ending of an alliance. And what is being juggled. Okay, Two of Pentacles, what's being juggled. So this alliance that he had behind the scenes is being juggled. He's having a difficulty with that. The things done at the dark when it came to the young girls, which are now women, is a Tower moment. Okay. The friends, we have to look at the stories, and those are what is being shared. Two of Cups, what we're sharing. We're waking up to the difficulties and wanting to end them, the mountains, okay, death and rebirth. So wanting to end these obstructions, etc. Okay, so we'll leave that here for now, but that's what's going on. A lot of concern about all the stuff that's going on, the sacrifices, whether it's ICE, whether it's people being sent overseas to fight in a war that we have no desire to be in. All of these things that are taking place, wanting new leadership. When it comes to long-term, synchronicity is starting to come into place. We see them starting to talk more today about the 25th Amendment with what he said on Easter about coming on Tuesday and he's going to bomb them and, praise to Allah. And I mean, just what he put out there on Easter was insane. So they're actually talking about pushing more for the 25th Amendment, which can't happen too soon. But things are moving in the direction of, getting rid of this guy because his dementia is getting worse. And they can't control him as well now. So it looks like, again, This is in motion. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll just have to watch how this plays out. But yeah, the 25th Amendment would be a good thing to do, although I don't know if they're quite ready to go fully that far yet. But it looks like things are, again, synchronicity. These things are all coming together at this point in time to move us towards better new leadership, okay, and better things going forward. So try not to get into too much depression, because the dark likes to feed on that, okay? We don't want to feed the dark. We don't want to, give them any energy, okay? So stay in the light, and let's continue forward. On that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.